Ain't nothing like it. Phase 2. Now I gotta go pick her up. To Lawrenceville, we shall go. Chicken time. I get a chicken. Bears along, we all can't go in. Alright, this is the Bigfoot story that George is just itching to hear. I think the time frame was somewhere around 1974. I had a 1973 Pinto. And our mother-in-law, my mother-in-law, I should say, was talking about a story over on Dishon Road where there was reports of a big old hairy creature walking around, and in the man's field they had cattle mutilations. And you know how we was young lads around our 20s there, and we just had to go check this out. So we started off down on, we was going down Stone Mountain, Lithonia Road. And Harry was sitting right here. And my brother-in-law, Donnie, he was sitting in the back seat. And we was going down through there. We was going to go over there and see what's going on. And we was going down through there, and then Harry says, "Look at that." So I turned my head and I looked over here, and there's a big round ball coming out of the sky. It was green, and then it turned red, or vice versa, I can't remember which. And then it turned white, and it started coming across here. It started coming across here like this right here, and when it got in front of us, it was huge. It was big as the moon right in front of us. And then it went over the hill and it went down. And when it went down, I went like this behind the steering wheel, because, you know, man, I thought that was scary. I thought there was going to be a great big explosion or something. And we went on over there and we checked all the up and down the road, you know, and looked at everything. And the funny story is, we went back and let Donnie out, and we went and got Harry's brother, Ralph. And we come back over there. We was all looking around, you know, and a bunch of young kids ain't got nothing better to do. And so we started going back home over there. We had to go to Norcross. And we was going down, we went through the middle of Stone Mountain, and then we went down Silver Hill Road. And as we went down Silver Hill Road, we got in the curve right before you cross over 78. And there was a big bright light, and there was a disc shape come out right over the trees. All I seen was about that much of it. That's all I seen. But it was a disc shape, you know, like a flying saucer. The round ball, was it? And the story the next day was Ralph was going around, and he was telling everybody that he went over there and that everybody was crying. And I said, what? I realized that Ralph, he was a little bitty kid. He was crying in the back seat. But that happened. That was a strange story. Never did see no Bigfoot or nothing like that, but what else could it have been? Add on to that story, I think that we call her Mama. Mama Fleming was my mother-in-law. She either read that in the paper or heard it from some friends around there. I'm not sure. But we stopped back by a gas station there on the right, and I asked that little boy, did he see anything? That little boy, he looked at me and he gave us gas. He run back into the store, and he was going to tell that story. And then we pulled in down there at at Stone Mountain at another store, and I was asking that guy that, and he was just looking at me, little young kid. He said, yeah, right.